Dire team ban.
Alright, whoa. Alright, hello and welcome everyone back to the Man Up 2.0 tournament. Now we are in the round of 4, so we just saw Lanaya's Little Secrets advanced against Swag, and Team Elephant taking out Team Lucid in their round of 8 matchup. We saw Team Lucid play yesterday, so we know a little bit about what they're about. A fairly decent team, but looks like Team Elephant a bit stronger as they're coming into this matchup. Again, Team Elephant versus Lanaya's Little Secrets. Look like the picks and bans already underway here. So Team Elephant picking the Radiant side, again giving Lanaya's Little Secrets the first pick and their first match of this best of 3. So Elephant banning out Batrider and OD. They clearly want to win that mid lane this game. So the Batrider is gone, no Firefly, no lassos, no pickoffs, and then OD also gone, no Sanity's Eclipse, huge ults, a really stacked int, Arcane Orb or Astral Imprisonments, all that annoying stuff. Treant taken out by Lanaya's Little Secrets, which seems to be standard for them. This was their ban as well. Treant and Visage banned out. Won't be surprised if we see the Alchemist first pick up. But before we get into that, let's not forget stand-in JRX. Probably a familiar name for most, as he is a professional Dota player playing there for QPad. I believe he's still on that team. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I know more about North American amateur Dota teams than I do professional teams, just because that's all I've been able to cast so far. But anyways, now the Alchemist is picked up, so that's rather expected from Lanaya's Little Secrets. Seen them do that, and every game they've had that first pick, they ban out the tree, they ban out the Visage, they take that Alchemist. So standard from them, I guess. This will be the 4th time I've seen them play, and anyone here watching has seen them play, unless you're friends of them or you've scrimmed against them before. But now Team Elephant, it's their turn to pick up their first 2 heroes. Thinking about it now into the reserve time, what are they gonna do? Probably you want to go aggro against the Alchemist. It's not the easiest of aggro tri-lanes. Alchemist is still pretty strong, but they pick up the Weaver right away, and then right into a Lone Druid pickup. So wasting no time picking up those strong core heroes, the Lone Druid and the Weaver. How will Weaver do against Alch if that's a one-on-one matchup? I'm not really sure. I think Weaver will do quite well if it's one-on-one. If not, it'll force Alchemist to get the Acid Spray to maybe zone out the Weaver so that Alchemist can do alright, and maybe slow down his greed, slow down him skilling Grieval's Greed so early, and just getting a large free farm advantage that way. LD should also do quite well in that matchup. Pretty susceptible to ganks though. Any stun with that Unstable Concoction, gonna take out Lone Druid with ease before level 6. So we'll see if those will indeed be the matchups. If not, Lone Druid versus Darkseer is a matchup that goes quite well for Lone Druid. If you find Lone Druid in the safe lane, Darkseer is creep skipping, Lone Druid no problem, last hitting at towers, and both will be farmed and big players in that game if that's the lane matchup there. Darkseer creep skipping, never gonna miss a last hit, gonna have a fast mech. And then Lone Druid, same thing. Tranquil, Phase, Midas, can go Radiance if he wants. We'll see what happens, and we'll be able to figure it out a little more as the draft continues. But now into the bans. The 3rd ban right now for Lanaya's Little Secret. Sorry. And once again, if you're just joining us, the Man Up 2.0 tournament hosted by Southpaw Gaming. We want to do a giveaway. We've got some compendiums for the International 3 ready to give out, so if you want to get your hands on one of those, tweet at FMVP Dota or at Southpaw Gaming, or both, what your favorite team is or what teams you want to see in the finals. I know we're whittling it down a little bit as there's only 4 teams left, but so whatever team you want to see in the finals, tweet that, and that'll put you in the running. We'll pick randomly from that who we're going to give a compendium to after this round of 4 finishes up. And this will be the last series for the day, actually. But now we got the bans. They're back underway. Lanaya's Little Secrets, they take out the Rubik. I guess they don't want anything stolen from Darkseer, that's for sure. And they take out this Nyx Assassin as well. Maybe a little scared that it could provide, with a few levels, that Nyx could provide an easy gank on Alchemist and just really slow him down. Something which hasn't really happened. Alchemist got slowed down a little bit in the game we saw from the round of 8, LLS versus Swag. It was actually a Weaver versus Alchemist in a weird tri-lane situation. The Weaver tri-lane really didn't have a whole lot of damage, and with the Rubik and Disruptor that were there alongside the Alchemist, they didn't have the opportunity to ever get a kill in that tri-lane. But the Bane is picked up here. They didn't want to ban it. We can see they took out rather defensive, and also some good aggro try support heroes in the Shadow Demon and the Jakiro, and then they pick up the Bane. Like I kind of went over in that last game, Bane's Nightmare is really amazing at stopping the Lone Druid pulling. In an offlane situation, you Nightmare the Bear, and it drops the creep aggro, so you can't pull them through the jungle back to your tower. And they pick up the Bane instead of banning him, it looks like. And then immediately a Disruptor pick for the Nice Little Secrets. It'll be the second time we're going to see that tonight. And who I want to say, yeah, Hydra, I think, was the one playing that Disruptor in that game we saw. Will be pretty good against Weaver. Maybe that's their go-to answer for Weaver, because last time we saw Weaver picked up, we saw Disruptor picked up. It'll also be pretty nice against Puck, and then Glimpse is just so useful. I mean, it's really great against anything. Send people back if they TP to towers, and all that good stuff. And then a Windrunner picked up here. Could potentially be a mid, actually. She's not so bad of a mid hero. Has got some nice range, a nice attack animation, and some decent base damage. May also see the... well, they're Dire. Can't do it on Dire easily. That ancient stacking trick that we saw recently in the defense semifinals or finals, can't remember what it was.
Reserve time.
But anyway, now Team Elephant's last ban out here. They take out the Coddle, so they've got some push potential on the side of Team Elephant with that Lone Druid, with that Weaver, even split push potential with that. And they take out the Coddle. They want to be able to get those towers without dealing with those pesky Illuminates from the weird old man on a horse. And I'd say it's a pretty solid ban, as it looks like a support is needed unless Windrunner plays a support role. Been seeing that a lot more often as well. Windrunner either mid support or even in a bit of a farming role. And then the Leshrac banned out. I think that was a solid ban. Maybe what Team Elephant wanted, although maybe not, as they waste no time picking the Earthshaker. The Edict would have been great for pushing, combined with that Lone Druid, and the extra damage he does to towers with the Spirit Bear. And then also the Split Earth to layer right on top of that Nightmare to really stun someone up and get the kill that way. So a nice ban on the Leshrac, but immediately, like I said, Earthshaker picked up. And it's going to be interesting. He's a great zoning hero, disrupts fights with that Fissure, kind of like Jakiro does. Jakiro was banned out. Earthshaker kind of fits that same role, but Fissure will affect both friendly and enemy heroes with that unit block. It can be annoying, but we'll see how well Team Elephant can play that this game. It looks like Purple's been DCing in and out of this picking screen, so it looks like most official Dota games, we will find ourselves into a pause. And I want to say, I think that's JRX actually that keeps DCing, which would make sense since he's probably playing from Sweden.
Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, there we are into the game, and what do you know, there's that pause that we pretty much all expected. But, oh, so maybe Brunsteer played that Disruptor in the last game. Hydra here on the Windrunner this time. I can't remember the support. Oh, Hydra was the Rubik. It gave him, like, MVP that game with all those steals he had. So, yeah, Hydra was the Rubik that game. Brunsteer, this is the second time we've seen him on Disruptor. Actually, had a pretty big impact. We saw him with quite a few nice Kinetic Field, Static Storm combinations, but also missed a few, as you do on Disruptor, but some really well-timed glimpses to get his team ahead in that game. But we'll get into introducing everyone once JRX is the Weaver. I take it back. Who's disconnecting? Sorry, JRX. I doubted your internet to the American servers. TTK actually the one having issues here today, trying to join into this game. But we'll just give it a little while. And for those of you that don't know, the Man Up 2.0 tournament is going to be... the prize is $100 and then 5 compendiums, so a pretty decent prize pool, I guess, just for a small, like, 2-day tournament. Alright, so remaking here quickly, and then we'll be right back into this. Dota is fun. Alright, we're back in the game. So, remade an all pick, obviously, as you do. But, gonna have to wait for them to pick up their heroes and a little bit more downtime until this game gets going. It turns out TTK was restarting his computer in between then, and then he wasn't allowed to reconnect to the server, so just a little bit of annoyances. I've informed them about the console command, connect, and then the IP, which you could type status to find. That usually gets past that. Pretty useful feature, so the more you know, put it to use. Doesn't work all the time, but it's generally a good strategy. And just waiting on a few more heroes to be picked up here. 45 seconds here is the timer. So we can finally get this round of 4. The other round of 4 between Rewind and Stay Free is already started, so if you're friends with any of them, make sure to check out that game. Unfortunately, it's not being cast because I really wanted to see Lanai's Little Secrets swag, and then of course Team Elephant play again. So I kind of chose the upper groups 1 and 2 there from the round of 8 to follow along. So we're missing out on Rewind, Stay Free, and what are the other 2 teams? Supremacy and Blessed or something? I think that was right. We could just check the brackets real fast. So yeah, we missed out on Rewind, Bless, Blacklist, and then Supremacy versus Stay Free into that round of 4. That's Rewind and Stay Free playing right now. And then right now we're getting into Lanai's Little Secrets versus Elephant game 1.
You really should prepare for
So we're finally into that. Game is underway. We can get some introductions going out. And I'm going to switch it up. On the Radiant, we've got Team Elephant. So first time I'm casting them, actually. They're also in CEVOs and doing quite well, so make sure to check them out there. Or my casts of them in CEVO when we get into the playoffs for that. But that's for another day as we're in the Man Up tournament now. We've got WWD, a.k.a. Will Davis, on that puck going in the mid lane. He was pulled the regen by Pillows and that Null Talisman, so not a fast bottle build, but going to be last hitting pretty easily early on. We've got XCOM, the IXDL star, I believe, here on this Lone Druid solo safe on the Radiant side of the map. Doing a bit of scouting with his bear there. In the top lane, we've got JRX or Jerax here on the Weaver. So big name there in this game. Nice to see him, I guess. But anyways, Pillows here on the Earthshaker. Looking for big plays here by Pillows on the Earthshaker, hoping to see a sweet game out of him, as Earthshaker seems pretty popular these days. And then a little bit further behind him, we got TTK on this Bane, and that rounds up the whole team there on the side of Team Elephant. And looks like these 3 on both teams have seen each other, and that's why they're talking in all chat right now. But on to the Dire, a team we've already seen quite a bit of today. Lanai's Little Secrets, we've got Aaliyah again on the Darkseer. I'm about to type something rude as he picks up the haste rune to head bot against the Lone Druid. Fan again on the TA going into the mid lane. Don't think I even mentioned that pick. And then there's Hydra there on the Windrunner supporting top with Brunster on that Disruptor. And again Barney, the 3rd time we're seeing him on that Alchemist. I won't say anything. I was gonna say make sure Aaliyah controls those Darkseer illusions, as that was couple days ago in the round of 32 or round of 16. Could have got a couple racks with all the Darkseer illusions he had, but just let him sit there because his team was pinging him like crazy. But anyway, new game here. Fisher goes out. Bane with some harass. Hydra getting pretty low. TTK looking for blood. Brunster taking a bit of damage as well. TTK tangled up, running away from that. As looks like a lot of aggression here over this pool. It's not even warded, which makes me believe they want to contest this. And we've got JRX, actually the carry on the Weaver, so looking for him to farm up. Play a pretty mean Weaver this game. It's not actually his role, I don't believe, but anyway, more action on the top. Nightmare goes out. Hydra getting pretty low. Gemini attack. The glimpse isn't going to be enough. The Windrun dodges that last attack. The stun is going out on Barney. Right onto Pillows. Pillows stuck in the tree now, taking quite a bit of damage. JRX goes back in, trying to do as much damage with the Saguchi as possible, but it is a pretty long cooldown. Nightmare up on Brunster. Pillows, though, still really low. Barney looking to get the first blood. He does. He draws the first blood up on Pillows. Now Concoction thrown again. Kinetic Field isn't going to be there, but it doesn't matter. TTK in a lot of trouble. The ball goes out. TTK stuns up, takes a bit of damage. Now JRX getting a double kill, actually. Didn't see the first kill, so 2 and 1 right now. Took out Disruptor. Don't know what he took out before that. Now he's trying to go get Barney. I took out Windrunner, actually, prior to that. So it takes out the 2 supports. JRX, nice way to start off this game. 728 gold, 730 in the bank. Although Barney got the first blood, so about even there. If we check into the gold graph, still actually a little bit in favor. 200 gold in favor there after that. XP about even. Maybe now check out the mid lane. as nothing's going on bot lane. Darkseer just keeps skipping. It doesn't look like anything special. But Fan, we saw him play against a Quap, did actually really well early on. Got a little outlasted later on, but now Barney in a bit of trouble. The Fisher doesn't quite block, nestled up there against those trees. Actually, it did. I think Barney tangoed out of it. But anyway, in the mid lane, TA versus Puck. Let's check out these last hitting. I don't know why I'm on the net worth again. It's just my favorite tab, apparently, in-game. But Fan here at 8 last hits in the mid lane to Puck at 8 with 6 denies. So WWD having a nice mid lane so far. Still fairly pretty even. And we see Fan actually picking up a regen already. So he's getting low, but able to heal up pretty soon. And even pulling the creep into the jungle to do the creep wave and then also jungle stacks is Aaliyah right now. So farming up a Storm. 21 last hits right now. Most in the game by a large margin. That Lone Druid most likely getting every last hit under the tower as XCOM. Only at 13, so Aaliyah being very efficient on the Darkseer, as he does play quite a good Darkseer. In the top lane, maybe some action looking to get started. Earthshaker's there. Can they block him away from the rest of his team? The Fisher stop animation goes out. They block off Hydra, but not enough. He's able to run around to enter that. And the kinetic field goes out, maybe to make TK just run a little bit longer. Barney's like, nah, I'm good. I don't really want to use my unstable concoction again. Kind of want to get some last hits, as I'm only at 9. And then also, where's the Weaver at? JRX here. He's at 10. So again, the farm fairly even up here. JRX did get 2 kills. Barney picked up 1, and it was the first blood. Pillows just has enough to Fisher. Tries to block Hydra. It's not quite enough, but it doesn't matter. TTK is there with the Brain Sap. So doing a nice hunk of damage from that. Now TTK really chasing Barney away. Not quite enough. Oh, is he going to suicide? Barney regrets this. There's a suicide on the Alchemist, so pop that stun, not able to throw it off. I don't know if he meant to suicide. I mean, you don't lose any gold. Looks like he bought up everything anyways. Magic Wand, just free trip back to base, and then running away just so he didn't get killed by anyone in the process of that. Aaliyah pretty low, but almost level 6 right now. TA gonna come down and get that rune. Aaliyah surging back to base, and the aggression looks like it's gonna just keep on going up in the top lane. As, wow, missed another kill, I think. Disruptor respawning, so looks like maybe TTK took him out there. And then back to the mid lane to check out the last hits. In this, we've got the TA, so Fan again at 14, Puck at 17, 11 denies. WWD playing a really nice mid lane, so going to be out leveling by just a bit. But wow, some Sideblade hits, catching him off guard, doing a bit of damage. And who does this matchup really favor? Well, if you time it right and you get the orb damage out, I say it favors Puck just with the damage burst. TA squishy, but with the refraction available to Fan, you're going to dodge the Waning Rift, you're going to dodge the orb, so I'd have to say the kill potential going to be more in favor of Fan for sure in this matchup. Although the phase shift is there for Puck, he can dodge the meld hit if you're playing it really carefully, and once you get Dream Coil, anything's possible. Hold that thought in top lane, a lot of action going off. Shackle's not going to land. TTK glimpse back over to the other side of that Fisher. Pillow's stuck in the trees by his own Fisher, so not able to do a whole lot. TTK in a lot of trouble. 3-on-1 against him, 4-on-1 actually. So Aaliyah goes top after healing up. We saw him in the bot rune area. Surge back to base. TP's top. Turns that around. They get 2 kills on the board now. So 5-2 in favor of Team Elephant. And if we check out... Oh, actually, Fan going for kill. Going for blood. Has the DD. It just runs out. TP coming in there. That's going to be Bane. TTK into the mid lane now. Can he get a Nightmare off? Doesn't look like he'll be able to. But the graph barely in favor of Team Elephant right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just a couple hundred gold and XP in those departments of the lead. XCOM farming up now. The most last hits as Aaliyah has roamed out, had to go back to base. And then 1 hit, Root Gaming from XCOM here. I got the Tranquil Boots up already, so not going Midas or anything like. Once that mobility, again trying to go for a kill. Gonna get this tower actually, no deny available to this Darkseer. If he runs in, he could die. His Lone Druid about to hit 7. His Bear's got the root. He's got the, wait, 2 Tranquil Boots? Oh, that's Tranquil Boots on Alchemist to stand up in this tri-lane just a little bit better. I believe that's what he's picking those up for. Expect XCOM to have the phase on the Bear pretty soon, as it's going back to base to heal right now, and XCOM currently, yeah, almost enough gold. He's like 20 gold away, or 50 gold away from buying those phase boots up. But out for blood here, JRX throwing some Geminate attacks. Almost all these trees are dead. I don't know if it's the Windrunner power shots that have been going through it or what. JRX though, like diving up. They're not level 4 yet. I think that might be enough. Oh no, the Windrun is there. Gonna dodge the attacks. If Bane was a little bit closer, that would have been a dead Windrunner with that Brain Sap damage. Still doing quite a bit this early in the game. And Bane finding some nice levels. I think he's level 4. yeah, almost level 5 right now. So gonna have Fiend's Grip pretty soon. And with those levels right now, Disruptor we can see is at 3, Windrunner 4. So just a slight level advantage right now, as Disruptor is the only one who's level 3. But at 6 with Fiend's Grip, I think it's kill, kill, kill in this top lane for Team Elephant, which already pretty much the story of this game, but even more so once Fiend Grip is available. He probably won't get a full channel off. There's the mini sun from the shackle, or if it lands, that'll cancel it up as well. I think Glimpse, even if you're not moving, will cancel the channeling spell, and Concoction, but one of those heroes will be dealt with the Fiend's Grip, and the other two probably maybe distracted by Weaver.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to lie about such things.
But in the mid lane, where's Puck at? Puck has smoked top, it looks like. Maybe went back to heal, smoked top, or got a rune or something like that. So he's hanging out by Earthshaker and TTK right now. He wants to drop this Dream Coil. He can find it on 3. He orbs in, gets it on 2. Waning Rift shows up. Nice block there on Brunster. Brunster's going to go down. TTK on the backside of this. A TP coming in. That's going to be Fan showing up to the party. JRX in a lot of trouble actually over there. Fan is put under by TTK. Now he's running for his life. The traps goes out. Fan going to pick up another kill here. Meld hit does a bit, and yeah, it's going to be enough. Fan double kill. WWD running away now. Pillows, not enough mana to even Fisher, so they could be in a lot of trouble. Barney throws the stun. It's going to be phased, and then Orb at the real jaunting away out of that. But this leaves Pillows by himself in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down here. They don't even need stuns. They got all the damage they need. Try to block him in there to buy some time with the Fisher, but dies before the animation could go off. And meanwhile, XCOM left completely alone in the bot lane, and actually looks like Darkseer picked that kill up on Earthshaker with the Ion Shell damage. XCOM just farming up a Storm right now. He's got the Phase, Orb of Venom, Tranquil Boot, so standard build right now. It's only 9 minutes in the game, so nice timing for that. We'll see if he decides to go Maelstrom, or if he's just going to build a Radiance, as those are just sort of the two prominent builds right now. Or just get another tower. Aaliyah's rotating over, but now Aaliyah level 8, Lone Druid also level 8, but a lot stronger, a lot more kill potential with that root. TP's coming up. Who's that? That's blue. That's WWD, excuse me, coming back to the top lane again, looking for some more kills. It's 7-5, so LLS catching up. We can see on the graphs, a bit wavy, and the XP actually going in LS's favor. There goes the Fisher. The Dream Coil dropped again. Such a low cooldown. Shackled. Hero Shackles, though. And is there... No, not level 6 yet. That's actually kind of hurting him. But the Saguchi going to pop off that Nightmare. And then Brain Sap and damage going to be enough. So 2 kills. Another rotation top by Puck. Just going all out against this Alchemist lane. They finally get the tower. JRX going to last hit that one. So well done there. I thought JRX sort of overcommitted a little bit earlier on when he was diving the tower with all those TPs coming in, especially not level 6 yet. He was only level 4 at the time. Now he's level 7, so he's got that time lapse available to him. He's got a magic wand as well, just tanking up with those boots, or the treads rather, being very efficient, you know, mana regen, faster attack speed on agility, and then strength when you need it for that HP diving or anything like that. Now finding himself against TA as Barney in the top lane could be in trouble. Earthshaker trying to go again. There's WWD with the silence on the Puck. Dream Coil not available, but harassing him out regardless. And actually he's going to stun himself again. WWD knows he can just phase shift this, and he can't throw it. But wow, long range throw on TTK. Tries to Nightmare himself, I guess. Going to get shackled to the trees by Hydra actually. Puck goes in. Echo Slam from Pillows. Going to take out Hydra. No one's died on the side of Elephant yet. Aaliyah doing a lot of damage with the Ion Shell, but is it enough? Bane suicides himself with that Nightmare, so well played there. And I think that puts a kill on the board, but they really shouldn't. They need to fix that. Wow, Dream Coil now off cooldown. It was about 30 when all this started. Uses it on 2, and then now Brewster in trouble. Oh, and he snaps the coil. Bit of a misplay by Brewster on the Disruptor there, as he was going to live. Pillows wasn't chasing. He's a melee hero. Couldn't have done any more damage, and then just was running away regardless, but snaps the Dream Coil chain and then dies. So a bit unfortunate for him. It's 11-6 now for Elephant. Meanwhile, XCOM going to town on this farm. So 3,000 XP advantage right now for Elephant, and about 3.5, 4K gold advantage. Fan coming down to maybe deal with this. TA, one of the better heroes against Lone Druid later on in the game. And also Alchemist, if he picks up the Basher, you can take out the Bear pretty quick with the Acid Spray and Meld armor reductions. I think it does that. Yeah, armor reduction 4 at level 4 right now. Option to get a few inside blades just for some extra range, since they've been fighting quite a bit. And maybe just that range on Puck as well in that laning situation. But WWD and TTK running themselves away. They were up in the enemy jungle pretty far in, as we see 4 around in the mid lane right now, including 5 actually. Fan now showing up from bot. Did he get a rune on his way over? Looks like he's got an illusion, so a nice potential damage source, but also a nice source of damage. Echo Slam down for 50. Fiend's Grip goes out on Fan. Do they have enough? D. WWD getting pretty low. I keep calling him D. So Puck gets pretty low, gets out of that though. Dream Coil is dropped on a few. I don't think there's going to be any initiation on top of that, but I like the thought of the Puck and the Earthshaker together. That's pretty smart. Holds them all in place. Earthshaker doesn't really need a blink then, can just run in and then Echo Slam. Especially if Puck's there and has already silenced. And then Barney TPing bot to deal with this push. The tower not taking too much damage from XCOM's Lone Druid pushing, but it's getting there. He's whittling away. He's farming up. He's got 80 CS now at 13 minutes. I won't be surprised. He's sitting on 2,300 gold. If he was going to go Maelstrom, he'd probably have the gloves and the hammer by now. But I'm thinking Radiance at this rate he's farming with no one even contesting him or trying to gank. TTK may be in trouble in the mid lane. Sleeps Fan, the shackle hasn't been used yet. No, he's going to latch now onto the trees. This is going to be the death of TTK in the mid lane. Brain Saps to buy us some time, and then Wands maybe not going to be the death. XCOM is showing up now. Can he get an entangle on Brunster? TTK lives. Oh my gosh. And now he TP's out. XCOM gets into the fray, gets a kill. That might have been fails of the week. Echo Slam, actually. But anyway, whoa, nice vacuum over the cliff by Aaliyah there. No stranger to the professional vacuums, I guess. Fan now doing work. Pillows wants that Echo Slam back. It's a pretty long cooldown. Aaliyah now chasing Puck. WWD gonna get shackled up to the tree. This is the death of Puck, I think, here. No, able to jaunt out of that. And they're gonna have to continue this chase if they want. Wow, Hydra picked off by a long-range Fisher. Up 2 levels of elevation there. River to the high ground in mid. So he makes up for his Echo Slam mishap there. Another field in the mid. Gonna catch XCOM, but Brunster and Aaliyah, I don't think they have enough damage to deal with this. Maybe they do. Fan is there, has picked up an Invis rune. The sentries are down on both sides. The Dire Sentry taken out, so this one's still gonna be here. A nice block by Earthshaker. So yeah, apparently Pillow is no stranger to Earthshaker. Minus the Echo Slam we just saw. Dream Coil out in the mid lane. Waning Rift as well. Fiend's Grip goes off on Fan. Fan in a lot of trouble. WWD onto a killing spree after this. Now XCOM going to town. Knocking off Refraction. 1 damage block charge left. Pillow's out of mana. No mana boots on TTK yet. He would want those pretty soon, I would imagine. And now 3,100 gold on XCOM. Still managing to get 600 gold, all while fighting in this mid lane and not even farming. But going back in range form, the jungle a little faster. Oh no, actually just a Tranquil Boots. And maybe Tango up to regen faster and then go back into spirit form. Brunster though in trouble. Fan doing as much damage as he can, but is it going to be enough? Puck's somehow still alive. The refraction's knocked off. The orb not quite going to hit. And now the shackle going to phase it. The trap goes out. The trap actually going to slow Puck. Now Fan trying to do damage, but kind of getting kited around by this Puck and this Weaver. The sleep there to buy some time to not take some damage. JRX going to pop Time Lapse back to full health in the mid lane. The Fisher we can see didn't look like it did a whole lot there. Just causing it hard to run in and out of the trees. A ward even put down behind this tower, showing they want to go for aggression, wanting to dive that tower if they know they've got a man advantage, as everyone's still pretty close together for Team Elephant. XCOM back to farming. With the way the team fights have already been going, how well Team Elephant can draw out the fights with Puck being so annoying. TGK's had a nice, even Bane suicide there, as well as quite a few Brain Saps. That Magic Wand Brain Sap charge in the mid lane was insane that he actually survived that. And then XCOM came in and got a kill. That was around this area. But with a Radiance in the next, let's say 20-minute mark, which is going to be pretty good timing with the Tranquils in phase already, and how much time you just spent fighting. The team fights, that's going to hurt LLS a lot. And obviously the Radiance the choice here this game, not just because of the farm, but going to knock off TA's Refraction, make it pretty much useless this game. As long as the Lone Druid is around, of course, with the Spirit Bear alive. Bot lane, JRX, what's he farming up? He's at 81 right now, so still most likely going to hit that 100 CS at the 20-minute mark. So doing pretty well and winning that aggressive tri-lane, picking up some kills. Saw him pick up a double kill right off the start, so JRX playing very well, which we would expect from a professional Dota player. He better be playing well. But yeah, doing a good job. Time lapse is back up, so it's going to be hard to kill him, but he's kind of low right now. But Puck here coming around the backside onto Hydra. Dream Coil is dropped. The orb goes out. Hydra's going to be able to dodge that. Shackle onto WWD. Just the mini stun now. JRX trying to do as much damage as he can. Puck hitting like a truck with those phase boots, and an all talisman able to get that kill. No way they're going to be able to kill him. And now Fan in the mid lane, maybe trying to kill Pillows. Actually, still fighting over here. Puck going to jaunt over to the other side. The tier 1 tower spots him out. Fan knows he's there, but can't really chase. And this just leaves JRX again farming in the bot lane, and then XCOM pushing in the top lane on this lone druid. So that split push already getting underway. TP's coming in now. Acid spray goes out. There's a concoction. Bear, can it be summoned back? It might get stunned. No, it's going to be fine. It's still pretty fast. It's got the relic, so Radiance about 500 gold away now. Looks like Pillows has thrown out another Echo Slam. That must have been on Fan again when they were just fighting in the mid lane a couple seconds ago. Maybe an initiation coming in. This ward's spotting out Brewster and Hydra, so they know they're both there. So I'm not going to initiate onto that. They see Aaliyah in the bot lane, and they probably realize Barney's just farming in the jungle. They're about the only place he can be right now. And wow, WWD doesn't have Dream Coil, but oh, Wondering gets off in time before the attack. Now WWD's got to get out of here. Barney waiting for him on top of the hill. Doesn't have a Shadow Blade yet, but that is what he's working towards. And that's going to be the death of Puck. Puck finally goes down. That's his first death. Playing a pretty flawless game up until that point. Now Barney with the Midas, so Alchemist, the comeback king, and Barney. This is the first time we're really seeing him play from behind. Doesn't have... may not even hit the 100 CS mark by 20 minutes, but he's got a Midas and he's got Grievel's Greed, so it is still Alchemist farm. If we check the net worth, not sure why I was on levels there, bit of a misclick. Lone Druid at the top, no surprise there as he's farming up 121 last hits, and then also 7.8k net worth. Weaver, that's JRX, going to be at 7.1k. Then we find the Alchemist, so not that far behind, and he'll catch up again with the Grievel's Greed and the Hand of Midas, but having to go Acid Spray and Concoction on this Alchemist build since they've been fighting so much and so early on. But he'll be doing alright. Then we find Fan here, the next hero in line at 5.8k, and then Aaliyah on a Darkseer here at 5.4, and Puck only at 4.5. Something must be on the Courier or something, because I feel like he's been having a better game than that. Or has TA really just been farming? 74.50. I guess that's probably accurate. About 1,000 ahead, but really having a bigger impact is the Puck, despite the lower net worth so far. He's used Dream Coil about every time it's been up, without exception, I guess is what I was going to say. I don't know if that makes that much sense, but he's really being efficient with it. Now he's taking some time to farm up a little bit. Probably wants to buy an ultimate orb up, which you can't buy at the side shop if he sells the Iron Branch. He's already holding a TP, so now just continuing to farm up his XCOM. He's got the Radiance. It's flying out to him right now on the Courier. Ooh, the Sea Turtle Courier. Don't see that one often. Radiance is coming out. There's a Mithril Hammer for JRX, so it looks like he's, expected that build upon seeing the Treads drums. Just going to go straight Deso. Radiance is done. 20-minute and 11-second Radiance. Pretty good timing, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is their window to fight. Send this bear back to heal after this camp, and then just start fighting in the mid lane. Take out this mid tower, get even more map control, and just really run down the Naya's little secrets and keep them isolated to their base. Or at least disrupt their farm a bit. And wow, solo kill in the mid lane. All the escapes down for WWD right now, but I think he's going to be just fine as the TPs. A lot of them came in, so they took a little while. And now, any sentries down in the mid lane? No. Yes! There it is, dropped. They sensed that. They saw Al's color TPing in, and then realizing he may have a Shadow Blade, they drop it down. Fiend's Grip goes out on Fan. I think there's enough damage. The Radiance is there as well. Is there enough damage, actually? This Shackle, and there's a mech finished up on Aaliyah. He uses that to save Fan, but it's not going to be enough. The Radiance is going to burn him down. He drops, so XCOM picks up another kill. Barney running away there. And 2 kills in the mid lane, and 1 even before that from Puck. So 3 kills for None and a mid tower in the last couple of seconds for Team Elephant as they continue the push in the mid lane. And you gotta figure pretty much that Spirit Bear is coming out with the Radiance. You know this is their window to push and take as much of an advantage as they can have. We see them about 5-6k gold advantage, approaching the 8k XP advantage, so just really shoving. They're gonna rotate immediately bot and get this tower. And I think now Lanai's little secrets kind of have to wait in the base and just wait for the high ground push to come, because they still have the Darkseer with the wall. Haven't even seen a wall this game. First game we saw Aaliyah play, he had some really nice walls coming out. And did he go Blink Dagger? No, I think he just went Ags that game, but That was a game from the round of, I have it written down actually.
Radiant's top
That was the round of
tower is
16
under
versus
attack.
Team KTP. KTP a strong opponent. It was a pretty contested game. Lanai's Little Secrets though took them out to advance to the 16, in which they beat Swag, and now they find themselves here. But anyway, another nice Dream Coil Fisher combination going off. Echo Slam's there, but not able to get it as they walk through the Stag Storm. TTK will drop, as well as Pillows. Fan and Barney doing a lot of work. This is the second time we've seen Templar Assassin and Alchemist, but the fighting going on. JRX here doing a decent amount of damage. Puck picks up a Shadow Blade, interesting there, but the Radiance Burn might be enough to get fanned. They're going to have to chase through this wall, take a bit of damage from that. The Bear, though, still chasing Gemini attack. Is it going to be enough? And there, wow, the Radiance Burn is actually enough. XCOM doesn't even bother about going down the hill or attacking. Then last hits the tower, so another team fight go in their favor. That one may have been a 2-for-2 trade on the kills, but they get another tier 2 tower, just taking away all the map control. Roshan is pretty much theirs if they want to try to kill him, or Pink's coming out from yellow to go ahead and kill this tower in the top. The last tier 2 remaining on the map. There's the Deso picked up by the Weaver, so JRX going to be doing a ton of damage. What did he drop that bass for? Oh, just to sell them, buys 2 TPs. Won't be surprised if he maybe runs mid to farm, and then he's got a TP as the tier 1 tower is still standing. And Puck just doing work over here. Has a Shadow Blade. So that's a pretty snowbally item right there to pick up. Gonna attack out. Doesn't do that much damage to Brunster. Doesn't have his orb either, but it doesn't matter. Brunster goes down on a killing spree again. 7-1 right now is WWD. Gotta be a little careful here. The Shackle not gonna land, but now the Concoction could. He's gonna jaunt out, has a haste rune anyways. Now the rest of Team Elephant gonna back him up. JRX sticking around to farm mid a little bit. Up to another 1,600 gold after he picks up the Deso. Fan with the Yasha looking to get some done, but TTK busts out the Fiend's Grip on Barney, who then stuns himself with Concoction, I believe. And now this team fight, the Dream Coil dropped, the Fisher dropped, as we can see. And I almost, thanks for the pause. I'm not sure why WWD paused there. JRX actually has disconnected. And he's back, but we can see that this Fisher Dream Coil combination has just been the setup for so many team fights. And the Radiance on this Bear, they're all dead, pretty much. Hydra will probably get out of this. Maybe he gets a nice Shackle, saves Fan, but we'll see. Aaliyah gonna snap the coil. He drops. TTK in trouble. Fan trying to get him. Looks like he will. And then gonna go down. Barney coming back in. He bought back for this. He gets immediately stunned. Wow, chain stunned by Pillows. Concoction goes off, but a nice play by Pillows, and then WWD on a double kill. Looks like XCOM chopping the wave, maybe was chasing Brunster. And GG in game 1 is called. Well played by Elephant. And I mean, they have a pro Dota player in JRX, which you might think might be a terrible advantage in a NA tourney, but I have to say, not even an insane impact from JRX. Really WWD and this Earthshaker doing work, and XCOM just pushing down towers like a boss throughout the whole game. So well played by them. We'll be bringing you game 2 shortly. Here's your score screen though. Enjoy.